Welcome everyone to episode 2 of our Clan Eshin Vortex campaign, and today the quest for Malice Darkblade continues. So let's go ahead and do that 1990s recap of the last episode. Here in the south, we were able to secure our southern province of the Land of Dervishes, and from there we moved up north into the Cobra Pass. Very cool name there, and we're able to secure the Vulture Mountain as well as the Eye of the Panther. Pretty good resources up here as well. The Eye of the Panther does, of course, have a glorious diamond mine, which is going to be giving us some nice income. And then over here, Bel Aliad, over here to the east, was able to give us a gold mine as well. So we don't have that province. Unfortunately, the Tomb Kings here, you can see, I believe, I don't know what faction this is. Let's go and check. King Hakor of the Rakaf dynasty. We do have a non-aggression with them. It was something we had in the beginning of the campaign, so probably want to break that just so we can secure that province. So in this episode, we basically have to decide which way do we want to go. Over here to the west, we of course have Ark in the Black, who's our loyal, trusting Skaven friend. Of course, we know two of the most trustworthy lads here in the old world are going to be teaming up. And again, we probably don't want to mess with him. We're getting some nice resources here from the income, from the trade here with the man himself, with Ark in the Black. So perhaps what we'll do is we'll go up to the north. If you see up here, there's a pretty big contingent of Bretonnians who I believe are just going to hate us anyways. So we have, these guys here, and then it looks like there's a couple other provinces. So yeah, we could just like secure this big coastal province here, and then down here, hopefully Ark in the Black can just like finish that off, and we won't have to worry about that. But aside from that, I mean, we could go to the south as well. We are at war with Tic-Tac-Toe. He did declare war on us in the last episode, so Tic-Tac-Toe is something to consider as well. It looks like he's not digging us for sure. Granted, he's not really a threat. I think he's probably at war with other folks, so he's probably not going to come our way quite yet. As far as securing provinces, though, that's something we have to be really cognizant of. We don't want to be attacking, people who, I guess, like, we can't get the whole province. It's kind of an obnoxious thing to deal with, So I think what we could probably do is break the non-aggression pact with these guys for now, and then in a couple turns, I mean, what are we getting from them anyways? I guess we could get a trade agreement, which isn't bad, but it's a really weak, sated king. Those with grand ambitions who lust for power are always first to fall. All right, well, that's interesting. So we could break that non-aggression pact, just attack in 10 turns. So in turn 23, we could attack him, which will certainly happen in this episode. The first episode, of course, was a little bit quick, obviously, because of the time constraints, and we were explaining a lot of new stuff. So I think that's probably a good idea. We break the non-aggression pact with these guys. We go north. We conquer the Bretonnians. We have an iron mine up there. I believe there's a lot of resources down here. There's salt as well. We'll make those Bretonnians nice and salty, and then from there we can just kind of sweep down here once the non-aggression pact wears out. And how far west do we want to go? Or east? I don't know. It's hard to say. So a couple other things we want to recap on. So a little bit of a mistake in the first episode as it pertains to my tech tree here. So I made a big mistake with this tree. It's not a big deal. It's not going to like change anything really, but I should have put a point in jump scare. And the reason I didn't really do this is because I was like, it's not going to, I didn't notice that it unlocked all of these. I just was not paying attention. So jump scare gives you ambush, gives you enemy leadership, and also enemy units are afflicted with temporary defensive penalties at the beginning of ambush battles, which is really good. I should have gotten that like right away. But nonetheless, it opens up contract loopholes for upkeep production, a lot of other good things that I should be getting. So we're going to be going there pretty quick here and going down this tree. And, he's pretty combat savvy as is. Our investment in his combat tree is pretty scary. He has the World of Weeping Blades as well, but you can see 636, 85. Certainly no joke. This is a pissed off rat. So yeah, we have some public order issues as well. Up here, this region might be stabilizing because of the Taskmaster's platform, but down here, we're going to have a rebellion probably in a couple turns. It may stabilize, it might, but we'll find out. So let's go ahead and pass the turn and see what happens. And of course, at the end of the last episode, I showed you guys all the great schemes where you can like literally take out faction leaders and things like that. Pretty nuts. So we'll see if any of those come into effect. Oh, look at this. Wow. I mean, that kind of simplifies our decision. You can see here that Ark in the Black is being annihilated here by Thegan's Air Tree, it looks like. So he's under siege at least, so he might lose that. And if he does, we have a vulnerable spot over in that direction we'll have to be aware of. So as far as Rebellion goes, the Taskmaster's platform will give us +4, which will actually stabilize that region. So we're not going to have to worry about Rebellion in our primary province. As far as this rat boy goes, he has the Poison Blades. Let's give him elusive, make him a little bit trickier to kind of pin down. Vulture Mountains, we have a building slot as well. Don't really need to go for any infrastructure here. I think we'll just go for, growth is probably fine. Just get a growth building in. We have public order. We have growth there. Hopefully it'll be okay. So now as far as this other assassin goes, we don't have any schemes we can do yet. The clan contracts, we don't really want either of them because they're asking us to spy on factions that we basically want to be pals with. So let's go ahead and grab you. And yeah, we should have broke the non-aggression pact with these guys. Although, yeah, I think we'll do it. So we'll just break this for now. Yes. And then we'll just wait 10 turns. They're negative 43 with us. But again, we have to wait a couple turns unless we want to take like a big penalty, which I guess doesn't really matter since we're only friends with Arkin. It's a little bit hard to click this guy here. You guys seen this? Let's do some MLG, big play, zoom it in here, see if we can get that. So, Arkin is under siege. We'll come down here for now. We'll just kind of creep out in this direction. Let's send our rat assassin, Master Splinter, who's basically our schemes guy. He just goes out and, you know, schemes and does missions and stuff. So we'll go a little bit further north here. We should stabilize here as far as that Taskmaster's platform goes. Is there any trades we want to do? Not really. I think we're okay. I think we'll just pass from here. And it looks like there is some treasure out at sea. So perhaps once we get another Skaven Lord, we can go ahead and start doing that. Our gold mine will be finishing the tier 2 one that we're getting here. So that'll be pretty nice once we get that going as well. And we'll actually be able to evaluate whether or not this is going to be an actual threat here in just a moment by sending our little rat boy over here. And he'll tell us what's up. He'll tell us what's good in the hood. So Zap Spark is ready for duty. So if we want to recruit a second Lord, he could be our guy. Okay, so, oh, it's Rapunz. Oh. Okay then. Well, Rapunz is just giving the good old 1-2 punch there to Arkin. So I don't know how much longer she's going to siege it for. Makes me a little bit wary to go up here, because then she could crusade over to the Elven Ruins, which I believe do have a garrison. So let's go ahead and take a look at the garrison here. That garrison could probably, yeah, against Knights Errant. What do we have? We have more, yeah, probably not. I mean, there are a fair amount of spears. She will take some casualties. There are some Ushapti here and Tomb Prince plus a Lord. But it looks like Arkin the Black is just done. Like, he's just getting deleted from the game. So I could go down there and alleviate his things, but I kind of just want to let him get conquered so I can just go take those territories from Rapunz later. So I think we'll go... I don't believe Rapunz is at war with us. Let's go check. Okay. Come on, Rapunz. No, can we click you? It seems like there's like something changed with like the banners and everything. Okay, so she's not at war with us. She doesn't like us, which is fine. You know, that's to be expected. We're Skaven, after all. So if we keep heading north, it looks like we're stable here. We're at +2, so we're not going to have any issues unless somebody comes in here and starts to cause some problems. We can't quite get our Guando rats. So do we really want to continue this crusade? Are we at war with these guys yet? They distrust the Empire. Well, they're at war with the Rakov dynasty here. I almost just want to go after these guys. Did they declare war on us? It doesn't look like it. No, they're just at war with Deacon's Infantry. It's a bit of a precarious situation to be in, isn't it, guys? Up here we have some upgrade options. Let's go ahead and upgrade that to get the growth. Man, because if she takes that, then that's like a... Although if we get attacked from the north, all these like nice gold mines and places like that will go down. So I think we just go up north and just get ready to party. Yeah, let's see what's going on here. Probably should not be in march stance, just in case they declare war and attack us. So we'll go into ambush stance here. And yeah, what's their power level? They're 49, we're 36. We're very reliable, which is cool, so we don't have to worry about that. And actually attacking this will make this dynasty like us a little bit more. Now, as far as schemes go, we do have the 13th scheme, which is all right. Not too keen on that right now. We could get this assassin to start, you know, start trolling a little bit if we want to, but mainly we'll just have him keep an eye. We will have our level 2 schemes here in a minute. They should be unlocking. I think when we started this episode, there was like 3 or 4 left. So yeah, we'll find out. All right, so there we go. Passing on over to us. God, I love these turn times. It makes campaign like so enjoyable. Pestilence Contract received. Okay, let's go ahead and evaluate these contracts now. Clang Contracts, Spy on Pestilence, Spy on Clan Pestilence for us. So if Clan Pestilence doesn't like us, what do we get from Moors? I mean, Moors at the end of the day just gives us public order, which we don't care about. And if Pestilence doesn't like us, what do we lose? I'm pretty sure we take like a food penalty or something. That's Molder. We lose food? Oh, God, I don't want that. Yeah, you see, neither of these contracts are terribly alluring, so I'm just going to wait. I know it's might not be smart, but I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't know. We'll play it by ear, I guess. All right, so we're going to go for Martek, which I believe is a garrison city, unfortunately. You can see there's a fair amount of stuff there that's actually pretty important. Deathmaster. I could send Deathmaster. I could wait, go for one of the weaker cities, but I think they're just freaking all walled here. Yeah, that's actually not a like pushover of a garrison either. Oh, it's not walled. It just has the... Okay. So we can go for that. That's fine. An open field will crush that army. Should we just get our assassin and just go after Arkin? Start shanking him? Let's keep scouting here. Let's see what's going on in these territories. All right, so for the Elven Ruins, we have the Taskmaster's platform, or we could upgrade this. I think we'll upgrade that for now, since public order is stable here. Vulture Mountains, not quite stable. I think the conquest penalty will dissipate, and then it should stabilize from there. So let's go ahead and begin the Great War against the Bretonnians here. All right, I'm pretty sure they would attack us anyways, so we're just going to go and strike first. Strike first, strike fast, yes. Oh, it is a walled city. Yeah, that's right, Bretonnia has that weird thing. I always forget about that. All right, so as far as this goes, we could like just siege it and hope that like they bring another army to go after us, and then we fall back and like ambush that army. That might not be a bad idea. Because like in a siege battle, I mean, what, they have a couple peasant archers. It's pretty like easy, but even still, siege battles are just so miserable. All right, well, you know what? We'll just fight it, I guess. The gutter runners are just not good in siege battles here. So we'll see if we can bait out another army, and then we'll just fall back from there. So we'll continue the siege, because in open field we should be able to deal with like just crush their armies, because like armor piercing freaking ninja rats. So we'll siege it for 1 turn, see if we can bait out another force, and like get their main army, and then we'll go in for the death thrust. And even if it's like the army's not that strong, we can then fight them in open field. It's a little bit of a risky play, but you know, I like to live dangerously. All right, so tech tree's going, everything's going. Schemes, next turn we get them. We might actually be able to do some pretty sweet schemes next turn on this city. I believe we have some that pertain to siege, but we'll go ahead and check. I probably should have checked beforehand, but it's okay. Settlement besieged. Ah, look at this. Nagash coming down. So what am I? Our force, okay, it's saying the one. I was like, I thought for a second, I was like, oh man, are we being sieged somewhere else? Okay, so now we have our schemes available. You can see one of them is, the other one is used. So we have to, oh, okay, so it's not like, I get it. Our food situation isn't the best either, so we probably want to steal some food, I would imagine. So let's go ahead and go to the Skaven Corruption. No, Shadowy Dealings. Let's look at the tier 2 ones. Okay, so we're not going to be able to do that yet. I think we have to wait for our tier 2 one to come back. Okay, that's fine. We can't, okay, there's a cooldown timer on that as well. So let's go ahead and Troublemaker. We'll do Deathmaster on here. Oh, it has to be an army. Okay, so unfortunately we can't target a garrison, which is too bad. And to do our next one, we have to be level 15, the one that progresses the campaign. All right, so we'll just do Sneaky Scouting. It's fine. We'll do this. And it's just mainly to level up so I can see where their armies are. Oh, that's pretty useful. So you can see there's like some mustering forces here, so that could like help inform my decision. Like going up here actually might not be a bad idea. I can't quite reach him. I could go into ambush stance. Yeah, we'll try some schemes here. So now we're gonna get jump scare, and from there we should be able to unlock these really good ones. I should have done that earlier, but yeah, it's okay. It's a mistake. So if we break the siege, we go here. There's an army outside which we can ambush and also pull out the garrison there, and then that city would just like crumble at our knees. Okay, that's the smarter play, I think, than trying to siege a city with like a gutter runner army. Our food situation really sucks. It really isn't great. We definitely need to get some things to remedy that. All right, so we can upgrade that. Our economy isn't bad. Down here, we're upgrading the Elven Ruins. We can upgrade you as well. Public order seems okay in most of these regions. Our rat's just going to keep an eye on this situation to see. Rapunzel's is continuing to siege with her can I speak to your manager haircut. So yeah, let's go ahead and break the siege. And we'll break the siege. No, break siege. Break siege. So now we're going to go into ambush and just like kind of lurk in the trees over here. Ambush success chance, especially with all my bonuses, should be pretty good. Get a little bit further up here. Yeah, it's good. Good Skaven. Ambush, and we'll pass turn. All right, so let's see if we can catch any of these guys with their pants down. Now that we've declared war on them, they might actually just like be like, oh, there's no rats there. Let's go south and cause problems. Henry the Massif. Henry the Massive, the mountain that rides, has embedded in the army over there. Aha, we got you. All right, so we're just gonna auto-resolve this for sure. That's not worth our time. All right, so let's take some of that food since the Skaven are hungry. And it looks like they switched to like garrisons there. He just like ran over to that place. That's interesting. All right, so some nice level ups here. Let's go ahead and get contract loopholes, 100%. That's the one that gives us upkeep production. Oh, that's so good. I just want to make sure, yeah, that's like so nice. Oh my god, look at that boost of money. Our Eshin Sorcerer has leveled up as well, so we'll get Brittle Bone. It's a really good spell. And our Assassin, he is a combat character. Repelling his troops is maxed out, which is pretty much all we care about. And now we can get, we can just get precise on him. That's fine. Great. Oh, and we get the Teethbreakers, Rattling Guns. That's nice. So we can basically get rid of our last kind of janky unit here. And we can just recruit the Rattling Gunners in a moment. I should have just waited till after the battle. It's okay. So this city's garrison is... Yeah, we have him in the city. Unfortunately, yeah, they're just kind of like trundling back and forth to the cities. I could like lay another ambush here. But yeah, we gotta go. We gotta punch it. All right, so unfortunately I can't auto-resolve this, so we're gonna go ahead and just bring some rat summons. Oh no, we don't want to go too crazy. Yeah, I guess just bring one to shut down peasant archers like that are sitting in the back or like something like that. It's fine. So let's fight the battle. Overextending a little bit as it pertains to food. We definitely need to get some buildings and things like that. That will help. But once we do this, we can basically boot a couple units. We have the Ixchia's Triads now that we just unlocked, as well as the Rattling Gunner RORs. We're definitely going to want to get a second army here just to deal with like miscellaneous stuff. So I think once we start securing some of these territories here, the Bretonnian city is pretty annoying to capture. Yeah, I wish the bounce power was actually like what you guys saw here. Now, as far as walls go, we could get a little bit gamey, probably just pressure this wall here, which I think is what we'll do. So let's get you guys going. The Night Runners will be replaced eventually. They're going to become freaking mortars probably. And we'll get pretty much just the rest of the guys are just going to go to the walls. So we'll just get the assassin, and you guys can be in group 3. So you're going to work over to the walls there. And I mean, what's cool though is we actually have some troops. Like our army isn't like one of those like pure missile armies yet, so we can still do siege battle somewhat functionally. So let's go ahead and go over here. Let's get the gutter runners coming up, night runners coming up, and you guys coming up as well. Yeah, we'll just climb the walls. It's mostly just peasants. We'll get you guys coming, drop some fat vortexes back there. So the gutter runners will come up and just start throwing ninja stars at whatever they can hit on the walls. Night runners can go after a nightman or dayman. Oh, we're going here. We're going in hard. So you guys appreciate the serenades there. All right, so we'll get the Clan Vulcan boys going there. We'll get you guys going here, and then you guys can just kind of prep the gates, and let's get the warp grinders and our lords and different characters. So these guys are kind of throwing their ninja stars. Honestly, I should probably just climb the wall with them. Their combat stats aren't bad. We do have some knights back there. Yeah, Deathmaster needs to get on that gatehouse there if he can. All right, warp grinder team's pretty slow, but of course they do have the siege attribute, and we have some vortexes now, so we can cast the black whirlwind here at the gates. Let's cast it on those foot squires. I should wait for them to get more blobbed up, but you know the battle's not going to last that long, so let's check it out. So the vortex goes down, and it pulls in some of the foot squires. Pretty okay damage. Not like game breaking or anything, but you know certainly not terrible. Deathmaster getting some work in on those gates, and now the first of our rats are climbing the walls. I probably could get night runners climbing the walls. I mean, I don't care too much about them. I'm just trying to protect my gutter runners for like, oh, wow, okay, that actually did some really good damage. I'm quite impressed with that. All right, rat boys, get in there. Go for the gates, yes, yes. Here we go. The drills are like taking their sweet time meandering in there, but once they get in, it's going to be nice. Yes, and we have the Guando rats climbing the walls as well. Our Eshin sorcerer lurks, getting ready to cast another spell. And the gatehouse should go down pretty quick now that the drills are drilling at the gate. Yes, rats get on the walls. That was Rats in the Walls. That was a H.P. Lovecraft one, wasn't it? Yeah, I know it was. I always get like some of his stuff and Edgar Allan Poe stuff mixed up as it comes to just titles. I mean, not the actual literature itself. When you read it, it's pretty different, but just like the titles of the things, they both have that kind of a creepy vibe to it, right? All right, so we're on the walls. We have clan rats climbing. We have our boys fighting some of the men-at-arms here. Probably could send some night runners up the walls. So we'll have you guys, can we get up there? And we'll have you guys climb up there. Great. All right, so the main force is through, so now we can just come in. We don't even have to use the rest of our infantry, really. Oh, it looks like there's a lord here. Okay. The Paladin of Bretonia. All right, so let's go and pop this. And yeah, he should get chopped down pretty quick by Deathmaster, especially with how much we've invested in his goodies here. All right, so we'll summon some rats back here. We'll use our Eshin Sorcerer to once again cast the Black Whirlwind, which will probably hurt some of our own rats. So let's pull back the Warp Grinders if we can a little bit. We'll do actually the Wombo combo, the Vortex plus the Warp Storm there, plus the Whirling Blades here by Deathmaster. Oh my god, look at him just get mulched. That's so great. Oh, look at that. It actually hits everyone on the walls. That's actually really good. Damn. All right, that's some gangster stuff right there. So, looks like we've cleared out the gate pretty effectively. We didn't lose our Warp Grinders. Okay, that's good. And it looks like the Bretonian Paladin has fallen. Let's go over here. Let's get the Gutter Runners in as well. Just pull these guys in, and yeah, the walls should fall pretty shortly to the morass of rats we have here. Let's use our summons first. Get you guys coming in here, get the Warp Grinders going in, and the summon rats take the beating, as is right. And yeah, let's get our Eshin Sorcerer in as well. Is there stuff lurking in the back? Doesn't look like it, yeah. Should just be army losses here pretty soon. You guys going after you guys going after them. The knight should be going down pretty quick to the Deathmaster and his assassin. Assassin has pretty good stats, actually. 104 leadership right now, certainly no slouch. All right, so let's pull you guys in. Let's get the Gutter Runners. Let's force path all these guys in. We can throw a Ninja Star at these guys just to proc the Toxic Rain passive there. And we can get you guys going after these archers. Should be army losses pretty soon. Let's get the Eshin Sorcerer going. And it looks like those knights have fallen. So let's go ahead and switch over here. Get him. Ninja Storm. Ninja Storm, guys. The Deathmaster coming in. He should have his Vortex up in 50 seconds by the time the battle will probably be over by then. We'll do a little bit of fast forwarding as we polish off the last of these forces. Yeah, I mean, the Warp Grinder is pretty good in siege battles. Look at the freaking chevrons it earns, too. I don't know if it had that many going into the battle, actually. I think it earned some. So what's cool now is we can kind of replenish our army with this captured city. And, you know, of course, all these are pretty friendly climates. After playing Grand Hierophant Katep, I was so used to, like, these miserable, like, unpleasant climates. Just like, oh, Anakin, there's no good climates. I'm too weak. So here we go. Thabat. The guard here going to be giving up the city to us. Not willfully, of course. Yeah, so food is pretty bad. I would like to settle this like at a higher level, so we'll pay the troll toll a little bit and just go level 2 on it. Yeah, because then we at least get the Taskmaster's platform and stuff, which is pretty neat. Great, so as far as recruitment goes, we can now, we can do, yeah, Death Runners are coming. So now we can start to like tune up our army how we want it. The Triads or the Rattling Gunners? We'll take the Rattling Gunners for now. Yeah, that's going to be pretty sweet. Tries no experience, no level ups from any of that. Our financial situation is quite good. Down here we can upgrade our platform to make sure that we certainly have no issues. Okay, so Rapunz has done it. She's chopped out that Skaven army pretty good. So now we can start trolling her. We could, do we want to? I don't know if we need to like make her hate us quite yet. Let's actually just kind of like lurk near her. Just be very Skaven. Very untrustworthy. Ruthless Plans gives us food. Let's go ahead and take that. Let's make sure. So Hero Assassin, action cost, we don't really care about that. We've gotten most of the good things. Gutter Runners and Night Runners. We'll probably get the infantry speed, but yeah, the growth and like the Ruthless Plans give you some really good stuff. This is mostly Clan Rats and Skaven Slaves. We don't really care about that too much. So yeah, we'll go down Ruthless Plans for now. Virulent Plans, not bad either, so we need a Cavern for that. All right, it's past turn. So we should be able to sweep up most of the Bretonnians. I think what we'll do is we'll probably, yeah, we need to deal with Rapunz as well. She's going to be trundling. So that really changes the dynamic of the campaign. You know, I was originally, knowing that, I guess I wouldn't have broken that non-aggression pact there, but yeah, we'll see if they come. I don't think those armies are going to go. All right, Skeggy have been destroyed. Now we can reach this city, I think. There's like a pretty sad little Bretonnian army there. And let's go ahead and get harsh quotas to get growth. Growth is good. Food is good. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's happening. So what is our food issue right now? That's so bad. Ugh. We definitely need to like start feasting. We need to get some buildings that help with food too. Yeah, I'm trying to. It's been a while since I played a Skaven campaign, so I'm trying to remember. But I guess yeah, food is just food. It's an issue. I know some places like provide a special amount of food or something, right? Yeah, I guess we'll look around here. Looks like the Black Tower of Arken's under siege, so there's warfare going, so we probably don't have to worry about that too much. The Bretonnian Crusaders causing problems wherever they go. The pools, yeah, I guess we just go for Phyrus, Martek. See, the thing is, if we siege Martek here, what's probably good is the AI might think it has a good enough army to beat us, and it might come out and fight. Yeah, we'll siege him for one turn. We'll see if the AI is like silly enough to come out and fight. If it is, then that'll make it much easier than us having to waste time on a siege battle. All right, so to secure this province, you need you, here, and here, which is owned by the Chevaliers. So that's actually not a bad idea. Although Rapunz, like, I'm a little bit concerned she might like go down here and try and like take us out there. Yeah, anyways, cool. So let's go ahead and just have Master Splinter continue to lurk here. He can actually lurk here, so at least he spreads public order in our regions, which would be nice. And we don't have any schemes yet, so we'll pass turn. I probably should do some diplomacy here in a minute. So hopefully these guys will come and fight us here. Come on. Come on. Give us the fight. You're the best around. They're going to make us work for it, it would seem. All right, so it looks like our Eshin Sorcerer just decided to randomly level up due to his own training. He trained himself. Quite the impressive feat. And we'll get the magical reserves now, which is pretty good. Oh, it used to be 25. I think they might have changed that with this whole DLC and patch. All right, so now we can actually recruit some good rats too, and I'm just hoarding money, which I guess isn't a bad thing. So let's just kind of keep going. Elven Runes here. Is there any sort of buildings I want to get here? So none of those are really worth getting. Some of these might be worth it. No. I mean, I guess I could get Storm Vermin tech to just be able to get some stuff like that. It's not a bad idea. The walls of the Elven Ruins might not be a bad idea either to upgrade because Rapunz is nearby, and they would probably be able to fend her off if we do that. All right, so the city is ours over here currently. So where is this? Martek, Phyrus, and yeah. So we have to go all the way up there to get that stupid island. Ugh, this probably wasn't a good idea. It's okay though. We'll make it work. All right, so let's take the city out. We have a battering ram now. I don't know if our food situation can get any worse. We're definitely going to have to feast. Yeah, we don't need the siege equipment really, or the rat summons. There's no trebuchet or anything. All right, let's fight the battle. Yes, lovely siege battles. I'm almost, you know, guys, let me know. In future battles, if I have to fight like mundane siege battles, let me know. I'm more than happy to edit them out just to spare you guys. Like, I mean, unless you find these interesting. I mean, sometimes they can be, but this is obviously a squash, right? But let me know. I'd be quite curious to see what you guys would think. Like, if you want me to edit out kind of meaningless siege battles, I happily will. I'll just play them all and like fast forward. But again, it is a time for us to chat and catch up and, you know, reminisce on the days of old as friends. All right, so let's go ahead here and do this. Let's get the gutter runners doing the same thing. The rat pack shall go for the gate here. Gutter runners should be in group 2 actually. 3. And night runners can start here, and then we could actually do like a flank with them just to make them useful. 5, and the rattling guns can be 6. All right, start deployment, start battles, fine. Let's get you guys going for the gate here. Let's get you guys here. You guys here. You guys can flank over there and climb the walls. We'll get you guys coming here, and then we'll park our teeth breakers right here. Cool. All right, so everyone's moving forward, rushing the brave Bretonnians. Let's juke some of their ammo, just some MLG jukes going on. Actually, it doesn't really matter. Let's just get in there. Come, gutter runners. Prepare to strike. We'll just park them here and see if they can get any shots off. I mean, if they can, I'd be happy with that. These guys are going to climb the walls over here. So we'll just do this, and then they can do like, oh, Snitch getting popped in the face, it looks like, by some archers. That's not good. He doesn't have any way to regenerate, unfortunately, so we'll get our characters in there pretty quick. Vortexes, we're actually going to save our Winds of Magic this time. We'll get the clan rats in there, and they can, there are foot squires on the wall, so there's actually some good infantry here. Get you guys going here, and you guys can just come here. You guys can climb over here. Great. All right, so the Night Runners are on their Vanguard mission. It looks like the Bretonnians are responding in kind. Our ladders have docked the walls. And here we go. All right, so let's get these guys coming in hot. Did I forget them? Are they just like, no, they're just still coming here. Okay, it's just slow. Gutter runners, you guys throwing? Can you reach anything? Not quite. Let's get you a little bit closer. Yes, Deathmaster. Karate chop. Use your rat ninjutsu to take down the door. All right, so it looks like it's at 20% here. I can just imagine him like just going at the gate there. It's pretty funny. All right, so we should be able to get some shots here with the rattling gunners. I mean, can we get those shots? Is it possible here? We have our Guando rats climbing the walls. Our ninja rats were able to outmaneuver the Bretonnians pretty heavily. And from here, we should be in the city. It's kind of a cool thing, like the Clan Eshin subterfuge here. Let's get you guys going in there as well. You guys can go in here. Guando rats are now fighting. Foot squires. Are these foot squires up in the walls? Oh, they're actually just men-at-arms. Okay, so it's not going to be the end of the world. Getting the warp grinder like right under the walls and using the seismic snare thing seems to be really strong as well. I mean, we could just climb the walls with gutter runners just to make it a little bit quicker. Can they defeat spearmen-at-arms in combat? It's not necessarily an effective trade for us. So why take it, right? All right, so Vortex Spells. Yeah, we're definitely going to wait for some blobbage there. Let's get you guys going in. Battering ram should be quite helpful as well. There's a paladin on the wall. And now these guys are up on the walls as well. So we'll just kind of wait for all those guys to get up before we do anything fancy. Come on, battering ram. Let's get you guys in there as well. We can even just pull the battering ram back. Let's just drop this thing. Such garbage. Okay. Now we'll get you guys climbing the wall. The Clan Vulcan Tail Slashers. They'll be pretty useful up there, helping the Guando rats fight. Rattling gunners are trying to shoot, but can't really draw a line of sight on much. So we're going to like park them right here. And hopefully they'll be able to at least shoot through the gate. All right, so now we're getting somewhere. We're drilling down the walls. And from here, we can just send in some clan rats and other troops here. Oh, you can see the Weeping Blades just going through there. And we're also going to pop the Warp Quake and stuff once we get the blob. And it'll hit all the archers and the walls and everything, which is great. All right, so let's get you guys going in there. Clan rats behind can join as well. And hopefully this is where the AI will send forward all of its troops to get blobbed in a lovely, lovely display of just carnage here. All right, cool. So here they come. We're not going to do the one that snares them in place because we want them to come closer. So let's pop this. It's going to hit everyone on the walls. God, I love that. That's really cool. I mean, it makes sense, right? Like, it's an earthquake, you know, it's hitting the boys. Let's go ahead and pop the, right there if we can. Oh, man, my wizard's actually a little bit too close. So firstly, we'll begin by using the Deathmasters. And that should do some pretty good damage right there. And the Eshin Sorcerer needs to get back a little bit if he can. Gutter Runners. We can just bring the Gutter Runners into the main fight, actually. We'll just bring them into the gate. They don't take too many casualties like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and pop this right here, which is going to just pretty much annihilate these guys. That's going to do some brutal damage. Oh, here it comes, baby. Oh, yeah. Look at that morass of just punishment. And now our Night Runners are here, so let's bring them in. Where can they go? They can go do some ninja covert actions in the streets and things like that. Alright, that's pretty good. That is pretty good and tasty. Clan Vulcan Tail Slashers up in the wall. Should be pretty good here. Deathmaster, probably want to get him up on the walls as well. And yeah, now we have the Seismic Quake. Now we can actually use that to keep these guys from moving so they can't run away, and we can maximize our kills here. The Gutter Runners are also pouring in, so that should be a nice little addition to our pressure force. And yeah, let's get you guys going after the Men-at-Arms. Put them in skirmish mode so they just run and we don't have to pay too much attention. And the Rattling Gunners, yeah, weapons teams can't climb walls. I always thought it was weird that weapons teams like couldn't go on walls and things like that. Bretonnian Knights coming in for a nice little lance right there, just punting my lord, which is always hilarious. We could Brittle Bones him. I think doing another Vortex is probably better. There's another Vortex there. Really just put those guys down. Put them down, Skeeter. Put them down. There we go. Should hit those Knights of the Realm in the back. It's actually not a bad ability in multiplayer either. It can do some work. All right, so let's pull these guys over here. Go Rats. Man, Deathmaster has a really scary voice. If you listen to it, it's like super deep and like just intense. And like, oh man, that's a scary rat right there. So let's force path everyone in to make sure we actually get in. Night Runners here just kind of skirmishing and just squealing and just being useless. Although honestly, I should probably just brute force these guys down. Yeah, we can just brute force them. Let's just go into melee. All right, cool. So the gate is broken for the most part. The Lord of Bretonnia. Let's get the assassin. Go have him go after the walls here. Gutter Runners and company can push forward with their armor-piercing shots. Get you guys going forward as well. And yeah, we'll send the assassin to deal with the character up on the walls, which again is very, very fluffy, I think. We'll get the Rattling Gunners inside. Set them up here so they can start mowing down anything that comes. You see, my army really shines in open field too. That's like what I'm just like eager to get to. So we'll do some passporting at this point. Brute force those Men-at-Arms down. They're holding quite bravely, but we have the numbers advantage. Very, very Skaven. Let's go ahead and do the Quake. Do some AoE damage. Rattling Gunners can just open up on whatever they can see. Pile into these guys. The Assassin on the wall was able to take out that Paladin, which is great. So now we can surge over here and rear charge those Peasant Archers. Come on. Go. Put them down. Put them down. Let's just line these guys up a little bit better so they can see what's in that alley there. Cool. Just make sure I'm not losing any characters because of my fast forward. That's something I often got to make sure I'm doing. Put Brittle Bones on those Men-at-Arms. We've almost broken through here. I could send some Ninja Rats up and around. Oh, no, actually, they got Spearmen lurking over there. And the walls have been won. Looks like they're crumbling down there. Deathmaster is, you know, just being the Deathmaster, doing rat things. Probably getting friendly fired by his fellow Skaven from... These guys are probably from Clan Scryer, right? So they're probably, like, you know, all about betraying him. Although I feel like there's probably, like, a wariness amongst Skaven for, like, you know, betraying Clan Eshin, because, like, you know, their murderous nature, right? It's like, you really want to, like, betray a Clan Eshin guy and then, like, have them coming after you while you're, you know, trying to sleep in your little rat den. I don't know about that, you know? That's, like... I feel like that's, like, pretty taboo. Alright, so let's push forward. Looks like army losses. Thank you. Oh, God, siege battles. The dreaded siege battle. They cometh. Alright, so the battle's over. And again, let me know, guys, in future episodes, if you guys would like me to edit. There might be a slight delay since I'm recording these in a bit of a batch, but if you guys would like to see those removed or just edited out, I mean, obviously when it's a bit of a foregone conclusion, granted there are some cool cinematics and getting to see, you know, the Vortex Spells in action and some of the new stuff there, just let me know. I'd really appreciate some feedback on that. All right, so let's just occupy at level 1. That's fine. We don't need to get too crazy here. And yeah, there's an Iron Mine, which is nice. And we should replenish very quickly. Yeah, you can see this army has great casualty replenishment. So just dodge it. It's really nice. Concealment bombs. We don't care too much about that. We'll take... We almost have the Sigil as well, but we'll take that. Melee defense and physical resist is really nice for him since he's pretty squishy otherwise. Trixie traps, Trixie traps. We'll take that. And yeah, we're pretty well off again. The food is going up in the world. We have the Warrior's Bane. So let's go ahead and do some itemization. We haven't done that in a while. So you, my friend, can get the... Oh, that's actually pretty good. We'll give him that, and then he can have a income from sacking settlements. Oh, that guy's on Master Splinter? Oh yeah, Master Splinter doesn't fight in the battle, so... And that's on Deathmaster, so that's fine. Okay. Not too much else to do in that respect. We do have some rights available. The Revitalizing Scheme. Oh, that's pretty neat. Dominating Scheme would be nice. This right is unlocked after issuing Expansionist Planning Commandment over a province. Okay, so we got to do that. That's something I should have been doing earlier here. So let's do that. And then from there we can pop that, which will solve our food problem. So yeah, a couple mistakes there, but again, I haven't played one of these bad boys in quite some time, so bear with me, guys. One of these Skaven campaigns. We're learning the tricks of the trade. And again, in campaign, getting walls is usually just like a good idea. Master Splinter can keep kind of hanging out here. He's just waiting for some missions to be sent on. Repants though is certainly going to pay. She'll get the business here. Arkin the Black just on his little pitiful island. He's like, Anakin, help me, I'm too weak, repentance is too strong. It's kind of funny, though, to see like a new equation down here in the Southlands, right? Just the Crusader Queen, Joan of Repants here, just coming in and just destroying the Troll King, Arkin. That's pretty good. All right, so cool. Okay, so we got the dominating scheme now, so yeah, we're gonna do that. Let's do that. I should have done that earlier, but you know what? Better late than never, right? At least we discovered it. All right, so now that'll help solve our Prude problem for sure. Public order here in this region is, yeah, provincial instability will stabilize over time. And now it becomes quite a precarious situation. Do we go up here? And are we at war with this guy? No, he's that's like a whole nother faction. So, man, this is like, the Bretonnians are just all over the place. So I guess maybe going up here was kind of foolish. For some reason, I thought that was part of the same deal. So let's upgrade our diamond mine as well. I guess we just secure this like whole area here. Now, is she strong enough to take the Elven Ruins is the question. We have walls upgrading there. We could recruit a second Skaven Lord. Or do we just go over here and take out these guys? It's not quite turn 23 yet. So I think we'll just move over there and get ready for this. Yeah, that's fine. We'll go this direction. Actually, let's go here so we can recruit. Because then we can cut some of the excess in our army and like get some actual, backbone. Although I think we have to go a little bit further. It's all right. It's okay. I guess we just march a little bit further here. Because by securing the Pools of Despair and the Black Tower of Arkin, which I think has a decent garrison, it doesn't look that bad actually. We can then have some fun. No schemes available. Just just keep. I could just, I guess, assault these units to level her up. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Failure. Oh well. Did he level at least? No. Okay. Oh, he did. That's nice. All right. So for him, we'll give him specialist so he doesn't fail on his missions. And cool. Let's go ahead and pass turn. See what's happening. We're pretty well off financially. Food has become an issue, but dominating scheme will give us some goodies for a couple turns. I have to wait for the walls to finish in the south before I go to battle, go do war with Repance. And I think, yeah, if we wait till turn 23, we can just take this little province here in the middle, the Sword of Cain. Oh my god, Sword of Cain on this rat would be pretty great. So do we want to just go for these guys? Next turn, it'll be 10 turns. No, it won't actually, because I think I was a little bit slow on that. So we'll go down and actually recruit some new stuff. So let's go to March. Actually, can we just make it with regular movement? The Land of Dervishes is, where does that start? That's the Great Desert. Land of Dervishes. So we'll scurry down here. We could even go after the Black Tower of Arkin first. Scurry, yes, yes. So we'll have a couple turns of recruiting and just kind of stabilizing, doing all that good stuff. And yeah, get you going as well. Great. So up here, public order isn't the best, but we do have a level 2 Taskmaster's platform, I think, or no, just one actually. Master Splinter can just keep trolling Repants to level up. Success. What does it actually do? Yeah, that's kind of cool. It hurts a couple units. And we'll pass. We will pass the turn. It's a little bit unorganized in our expansion, to be honest. But, it's the nature of Skaven, right? Just things change. It's always good, though, when the campaign presents you with different options and threats from different angles and all that stuff. We definitely want to get a second army going soon. All right, so set examples, gives leadership. We'll take the hit and run to get the speed for our infantry. That'll actually be really fun for our gutter runners. Scryer contract, just what I was looking for. So let's go ahead and go to our clan contracts. They want us to... So spy on Clan Molder. We'll send Master Splinter. And yeah, it's going to give us food and cool. Scryer's great. Molder is the one that, yeah, they just hurt our construction time a little bit, but that doesn't matter too much. Great. And boom. He'll be taken off the map for a turn. That's why we didn't want to do it with Deathmaster. Cool. So that's done. So now you can see we actually have relations level 2 contracts with them. So it kind of changes the dynamic, and now we can get Warp Lightning and other things like that, which is neato. So as far as recruiting goes, let's go into the ambush stance. We want to cut a couple guys, so let's cut these freaking Night Runners because I'm kind of... I feel like the Gutter Runners are enough. So Death Runners, we can get a couple of those. I definitely want some Guando Rats. And we'll get a Night Runner as well. And then from there, we can recruit the... You know what, let's actually just do one Guando Rat, and then also the Death Runners, and that should be enough. Then that army is going to be a lot more formidable, for sure. I mean, we still have some chaff and crappy units, but that's okay. So Vulture Mountain is leveled up, so let's go ahead and start developing the infrastructure here. Over there, we're doing our thing as well, and now we can just, again, diplomacy, like, who even doesn't hate us? So Clan Scryer, let's go ahead and get a non-aggression pact with you guys. Okay, it's fine, even though we just spied on someone for you. Don't worry about it, it's nothing. Dune Kingdom. See if they want a trade agreement. Okay, so much for diplomacy. I mean, God, who would want to do dealings with Clan Eshin? That's like some terrifying shit. Like, I know the other Skaven clans are scary, but just like rats, like who can fit in crawl spaces, just like assassins and like subterfuge is a terrifying thing in reality. That's kind of why I really like Alpha Legion in 40k. Like, it's just like there's something so unnerving about it. You're just always like paranoid, and yeah, it's pretty crazy. All right, so now we can go and take out these this palace and complete that province of ours. Oh, we have the Warp Fireball too. Let's get that and see how that is. Cool. So we're just gonna do a little bit of a innocent. Oh, why do we? Oh, a sandstorm. Darude protects his people apparently. All right, so we're gonna go up here. Just get ready to go after the Pools of Despair with these glorious, glorious turn times. And now we have a couple schemes as well. Rapunzel is just lurking here. Clang Contracts. So we have a scheme. Do we have level 2 schemes? So it takes 2 to do these ones. Causes a rebellion in the settlement and reduces public order for 5 turns. Improves research rate by 20%. Oh, okay, that's the level 5 one, I'm guessing? No. Okay. Required rank of the character. Okay, that's what that is. Damages an army for 10% of its current health. I kind of want to do the inciting a riot here against Rapunzel. Yeah, we'll try that. We'll try that in a couple turns. So we have to wait for the second scheme to come up, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Because that'll be fun. It'll like kind of soften things up a little bit, right? And then let us... oh my god. These guys for head-to-head would be so much fun. Like if you had a friend playing nearby, just like, why is there a riot? You know? Oh man. All right, so they're coming over here. Clearly no friends of ours. So let's secure this region. A skilled assassin has murdered his way up. Okay, so that's cool. So we have Sniven. Sniven's probably a little bit jealous about the new guy on the block, but that's fine. Let's go ahead here. And we can go ahead and get rid of probably just Clan Rat here is fine. And then we can drop this new assassin in the army. Yeah, and he can head up there. It's fine. He can go join the boys. Having a good time. All right, so the Pools of Despair should have a pretty sad garrison. Let's do this. Let's go. Hopefully, I don't think we'll take attrition once we capture the city. Yeah, so let's do this. Let's occupy that. We're not gonna like go crazy with the food thing. And Pools of Despair, we can actually upgrade it because yeah, we do have. You know, I want to complete this province. I think that would be pretty smart here. Scurry Quick Fast is nice for campaign movement range, and now we can kind of start going for the goodies. Ooh, Council Guard. All right, so from here, we have that one spot, so let us conveniently take this. So we actually have some backbone in this army. And what else do we want? What else do we want? Want to get to the mortars eventually. I guess we'll get it next time one of these main kind of settlements tiers up here. So we have that province, we have that province. We certainly are like in the ballpark of wanting to get a second army now. Oh my god, look at this freaking crusade here. This is Haggard Men-at-Arms blob of doom. Alright, so I think we can recruit our old boy back. So we'll recruit a lord down here. The Master Assassin will. He's pretty good. He has campaign movement range. I can't complain about that. Alright, so we're doing that. And he's going to start recruiting a little bit. So let's go ahead and get some Guando Rats for himself. And then he can get the Vixtran's Death Squad as well, so he has some like actual decent stuff. And he's gonna go do battle with Rapunzel while, you know, my other army up here in the north does this thing. I think it's about time we do that. And we can actually send this assassin down to him instead. It was a little bit foolish to send it up north. I think having one per army, so each army has... Oh, is there a rebellion there that I did not notice? I think there might have been. Peace treaty? Yeah, it's fine, I don't care. Oh, damn it, he asked money. He weaseled money out of me. So yeah, unfortunately there's a rebellion here I wasn't paying attention to, so we're going to have to deal with that here. And I think it just started though. Yeah, it's like a fresh one. Yeah, it's just like a Haggard Bretonnian rebellion. So let's get you in this force. You'll embed in that army to replenish the troops. You are going to get some gutter runners. Because again, it's a Clan Eshin army, so that makes sense. How did Public Order... Yeah, I guess we had a rebellion there. I didn't even... For some reason, I thought we were stable. Oh, well. Okay, cool. So let's head on over. Unfortunately, we might lose the Pools of Despair to the returning boys here, but we'll see. Maybe they'll just sit in their tower and just do nothing. We'll go over here. Probably could go into March Stance just in case they siege the Eye of the Panther. Thankfully, I built walls there, so it'll actually... See, that's the thing. Like, walls are kind of a get-out-of-jail-free card. Yeah, so we're just going to, like, march over. We don't care. That's fine. Our second army's going. Zap Spark down here, and he's going to start pressuring over there. Should be fine. And now we're going to have our double scheme, so we can incite a rebellion on Rapunzel, which is going to be hilarious. And yeah, I guess we should do it right away just to get the cooldowns going. And hey, you know what? You got to look at the bright side, the silver lining. Going after this rebellion is like a free source of food, right? You know, the people were starving. All right, so let's do this. Let's go here. Let's take you out. The 1-2. Oh my God. What is this? Cirtha Bretonia here? Oh my God. Let's take food. And then we can march on back over to this area. Which is fine. Deathmaster's leveled up, so he's getting all the goodies. Concealment Bomb, more speed, I guess, isn't bad. Rat Fu gives us enemy hero. Yeah, basically, like, ooh, from the shadows. Stock. Okay, that's not even that like, helpful, really. He's already super sneaky, so we'll do that. Let's do it. Let's get all those fun abilities up there. And the Eshin Sorcerer has leveled up once again, so we can get the Arcane Conduit, which is going to be quite sweet. Our Rat Assassin has leveled up as well. He has, yeah, pretty much everything he wants in that respect. So now we can just get his weapon strength up so he can start hitting really hard. And you can just start moving down here and getting ready to mess with Rapunzel, but also recruit on the way over. And what do we want here for this force? Let's get some like basic clan rats just to save some money. You know, we don't need to be like all elite in that army. We have 8,000 Gs. Vulture Mountain has leveled up, which is solid. So here we can actually get the Mortar Attack and like start to go down that tree. So Construction Cavern gives us artillery pieces. That gives us that. Yeah, we'll go down this because I really want to get the mortars. I kind of want to make that the focal point of the campaign in some respect. Because like Gutter Runner is kind of like with AP do enough. Like I don't need like, you know, the Rattling Guns and Jezzails. I know that's probably the optimal way to play, but I want to keep some semblance of an Eshin build, right? And we'll get this platform upgraded as well. Finances have been pretty good in this campaign, to say the least. All right, so now we can incite a riot. So let's see what's going on here. So, okay, so there's an army up there. So let's go ahead and do the shadowy dealings. We will incite a riot on here. And we're going to use ooh, how long are you gone for, buddy? Okay, so only certain Master Splinter is off for how long? We can, I don't know how long this will take. How many turns? Okay, so he needs to be level 5. Recovery of 2 turns. That's fine. We'll send Sniven. We'll send our boy. So if I send Deathmaster, then he's gone for 2 turns. I don't really like that. So we'll send Sniven. It's fine. All right, so let's do it. Yeah. Oh, look at that. We've incited a riot. Oh, look at that. I love how the rats go and like whisper in the ears of the Bretonians like, yes, yes, riot. All right, so let's go ahead and get that, just in case. Public order isn't great up here, obviously. It's a little bit of a disconjointed region. And yeah, so now we're without our assassin, but it's okay. I mean, Deathmaster should be able to hold his own here. We just missed the casualty replenishment we're getting from him. Oh man, this campaign's so fun. I'm looking forward to seeing some other Let's Plays of Malice's campaign as well. Yes, let us form a great alliance. Oh my god, that rebellion, that's so cool. So now Repent, like, it's cool because Repent has to deal with that now instead of, like, you know, being aggressive towards me, which I think is really neat. Build some walls. Again, walls are always good. Let's go crush the Black Tower of Arkan. Secure the region. Master Splinter has done his job. and he's gained some experience from it as well. So let's go ahead and just make you better at what you do, man. Make you good at assaulting, assassinating, just doing all those rat things, you know. A Mortar Contract receive. You have been issued a contract by Packlord Verminkin. Interesting. So he wants me to cause some problems. All right. So yeah. So I guess we'll just kind of weapons dump. We're doing that. I'm trying to think where I could save some money here. I guess we'll just have to wait until next turn to build some good stuff. So let's creep on over here, just to the edge of our territories, and just kind of hang out. Rapunzel is still there. So we'll see. She might come for us. I'm pretty sure this army might actually be able to beat her simply because of all the halberds and stuff. The rebellion up north is stewing. We basically just have to fill out this army with like clan rats and units like that now. And, you know, it should be okay. All right, great. So they're coming for us, which is good. It's what we wanted. Although, do we want to just fall back and do an ambush on these guys? It might be better. Let's see what the armies are. So what does he have? A bunch of chariots, Ushapti. They'll come forward and basically just get karate chopped by my my freaking dudes. I mean, this is kind of a nice opportunity to just finish them off. It is going to be annoying dealing with all those skeletons. It's open field. Let's take it. Oh, shit, I forgot the banner. Oh, well. I was so excited for the fight. It's okay. It happens. Yeah, I mean, our army looks small here, but, I mean, they're mostly skeletons. And we can just like, catty corner, like, kite the chariots, take them out with the gutter runners. And then from there, the constructs will just get picked off, too, and should be okay. I mean, Deathmaster has really good AoE. My caster is really strong. I'm not terribly concerned. It still is hard because, you know, Tomb King's infantry are, like, silver shielded, so... All right, so cool. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. And yeah, now we have like death runners and stuff. Yeah, what am I even worried about? Okay, so let's move you guys up here. Deathmaster can be in 2. No, 2 should be 1, 2. And great. So now let's go ahead and just get our infantry. Death runners will just kind of be mixed into the mass. Death runners are actually pretty good against constructs too. They have some teeth there. 4, we have our halberd. Our halberd rats can be kind of lurking in group 3 as well. And the Eshin triads here will be solid. Let's get the warp grinders ready, and the rattling guns can just be up here as well. Start deployment, start battle. All right, so let's go ahead and move forward. Get you going. Get you guys kind of catty cornered over here, just like so. Move you guys up there, and get the sorcerer going there. Great. So, yeah, the chariots should be coming. I'm surprised they're not being more aggressive. That's a lot of Tomb Kings over there. You probably want to bring up the Rattling Gunners plus the Teethbreakers. So we'll just put them in group 5 and like run them up. Those are like our specialist units. Alright, so chariots are lining up their sights. Okay, so this is a choke right here, this water. Okay, this is perfect actually. So we basically just like move over here and like force them to like run into a really awkward angle. Teethbreakers can like sit comfortably here and shoot the chariots, and the chariots can't cross this river. Oh, is this a choke here? No, okay, it's a pretty big expanse. So the Guando rats will, where is the choke end? Okay, so it ends right here. Warp grinders can be right there as well. We'll get the council guard over here. All right, that's a lot of chariots actually. It's making me second guess things. All right, so I could summon some rats. We have the rest of our forces coming. And you guys can use the doppelgang to summon some of the fake boys to go kind of distract those chariots while we focus down this one. Deathmaster's hanging out as well. Eshin Sorcerer hanging out. And we have the Council Guard and company here. So, all right, so now we can shoot there. Let's see how the AP is on these guys. Come on. Focus those constructs. Get them, Skeeter. Rattling Gunners paying their dues, being a great unit, as usual. Let's get you guys up there to protect those in case there's problems. Oh my god, look how fast constructs go down. That's so cool. So, yeah, unfortunately I didn't see those guys coming, but should be able to head them off here. Great, so we could just kite back now. Deathmaster can just kind of wait here. And yeah, we have Death Runners coming. They're really fast, so they should be able to get there before any substantial issues happen. Move you guys up here. Keep kiting, keep kiting. Take those chariots out. Yes, yes. Kite, kite, yes, yes. So the Death Runners should be able to finish these guys off pretty quick. The Screaming Meme Catapult's actually doing more damage than anything, believe it or not. And yeah, we took those chariots out. There's a couple left here. These triads we can pull back here. And these warp grinders are basically just going to move forward and keep things from moving here in a second. And good. So, all right, so let's circle about this way. And now as those chariots do come in, we'll make sure they can't move. And boom. So we pop that, and then we just get the Council Guard to go finish them. And yeah, Pretty cool stuff. Definitely solid so far. So let's go ahead and pop that fat Vortex right there as those guys advance. We're going to go after the chariots here. And we can shoot at the constructs here with our Rattling Gunners over here on the flanks. Just kind of keep these guys in the wings, and we'll use the Rat Summon to shut down that Screaming Beam Catapult, which we should have done earlier, I guess. I just kind of was like, it's not going to do much, but it actually did a little bit against us. So now we have a pretty cool kill box here. We can just kind of blob up the AI. Our Vortex there was all right. Probably should have waited, to be honest. We'll get the Triads in there, and yeah, we have a lot of good like punishment. This is actually a cool battle. It's like a good showcase of a lot of the new Skaven stuff. Wow, how did some of these chariots get through? Look at this. Like, what is this? Some MLG multiplayer micro here? And Deathmaster is in the blob. Let's go ahead and pop the Weeping Blades right there so he just starts mulching some of those skeletons. Gutter Runners can just start finish these guys off. And we have another Vortex, so let's go ahead and pop that right here. Oh my god, that's going to be a good one. Oh! Here it comes. So I believe we still have our Warp Quake coming in from these guys. Yeah, we can do that. Oh, the AoE damage is sick. Look at that. That's so much burst coming in. Alright, so the Gutter Runners, we need to just kite back at this point, so we'll just pull some Guando Rats and get them over here, and then summon some more Rats behind the Archers, and it should be pretty good. That is a value city right there. That's some solid real estate we're getting. So we're just going to save up for another Vortex, focus on the Chariots if we can, pull these Death Runners in, get one of them coming after them, and these Gutter Runners should be able to finish off those Skeleton Warriors pretty easily. Alright, so Verminous Valor, we'll do it. Another Vortex here in 8 seconds. Should be enough to polish off this force. And we'll keep pulling you guys back if we can. Got some Death Runners in there to help out. I mean, the Guando Rats like aren't terribly tanky. And they're killy, but more so against like bigger targets. Alright, so let's shoot those Ushopti down if we can. Get the Weeping Blades in there. What do we have on cooldown here? So we can lock them in place. We can drop another Black Whirlwind here on this blob, which will be good. And basically these Rats I'm just keeping in reserve, so I don't have to take like unnecessary damage. Alright, focus you guys down. I know the Eshin Triads are having a bad time. Vortex is going. Alright, those Ushopti are done for. Let's go ahead and pour some fire into these guys. If we can. See if we can get some of you guys going a little bit further. Cast the Warp Fireball on that. Do we have any? Yeah, we got Clan Vulcan Tail Slashers. They should be able to. So let's start drifting around the flank here with these guys. It's a lot of undead to deal with, for sure. Pull these guys in, see if we can get on those. Yeah, and the Death Runner should be able to hold. Warp Grinder teams just get broken off, but it's okay. I don't want to lose the Council Guard in their entirety. I have to be careful that doesn't happen. Gutter Runners, let's kind of keep circling about if we can. Deathmaster probably should have gone after the Tomb King earlier. I was a little bit lazy with that. We are missing our Assassin as well, so let's do another one of these little Vortexes here. Deathmaster can go in, do the Whirl of Weeping Blades here to finish off these skeletons. And then from there, he should be able to just annihilate that guy. Great. Alright, so let's pull these guys up around the back. And good, we didn't lose anything in its entirety, and like, if we had to fight another fight now against a decent army, we would probably be fine. I mean, some casualties. Mostly the Council Guard and our frontline troops. Come on, Rat, get in there. Is there any buffs we have? We can throw a Ninja Star at him. Let's do it. Let's throw a Ninja Star. Yeah, Gutter Runners are sweet, though. They're really good. But you definitely need some frontline troops. I think Council Guard, Death Runners, like a couple Storm Vermin in the late game will help. I mean, I guess you could go full kite, too. Like, I didn't necessarily have to fight them like that. I could have just, like, you know, done any number of tactics. I could have kited them across the map and picked them apart that way, but I think that was fine, using that choke point to, like, force them into all the AoEs. 249 kills on the Eshin Sorcerer there. Not bad at all. Gutter Runners got good kills. The only thing that really took a lot of damage, if you look at it, is the freaking the Council Guard. Poor little guys. Bless their little rat hearts. But they're done for now. The Eshin Rat Boys will be getting their nap now. They've succeeded. All right, so let's go ahead and enslave. Let's enslave some Skeleton Tomb Kings, yeah. All right, so we're going to have to heal here for a turn, lick our wounds, especially since we don't have the casualty replan. Oh, Natty Boobo Sharpshooters are now in the army here. So down here, we're just going to keep getting some Clan Rats. Do we want to get Death Runners? We have the Vixtrans boys. I think getting those guys will make this army, like, not a joke. And then we can get some basic Clan Rats. And that should be enough for that force. And we have a nice item here. So let's go ahead and give him the Mask to make him cause terror. Give him the Blade of Nurglich, and we can give him the banner as well. And yeah, I think that's fine. Cool. So he'll be ready. The rebellion up here, is it growing? Oh my god. It's gonna like take out Rapunzel City. That's awesome. All right, so let's get the assassin in here. How are we doing casualty replan wise? Black Tower of Arkan has pretty much no garrison. We could just go siege it. Honestly, we probably should. Yeah, let's level up Deathmaster. Sabotage and Unrest. Immediately causes siege attrition at a reduced rate when besieging enemy settlements. Yeah, let's take that. I don't know how good it is, but I kind of want to see the type of damage we get. No immortality yet from this guy. We'll do this to help the miscast chance, I suppose. And we'll just kind of mosey our way on over here and take out the city. Oh, we got Sniven back. That was a mistake. Auto-resolve here is a little dangerous, actually. It's a little dangerous simply because I could lose Council Guard. I could lose the Guando rats. So we'll just fight this. Oh, that's super annoying. Like, I want to auto-resolve it with all my heart. But I have a strict no scum saving policy here, so we're going to we'll fast forward this whole battle, guys, and we'll just take a moment to, like, chat about things. And, you know, King Jehudi. Here he goes. The Rakaf dynasty. The Black Tower of Arkin shall be ours. Although, honestly, we might take some extra damage, considering it is this one of those, like, ones that shoots, like, the good stuff out of it? Oh, this is an easy one to siege because of this little hill here. Because, like, you can hide out of line of sight of the towers, like, super easy. Yeah, I remember this one. All right, so let's do this. We'll do this. Sniven should catch up next turn. Get our characters here. The Warp Grinder teams can be in group 3 here. And then you guys can be in group 4 and just come hang out, come party, come have some fun. And what do they have? Some skeleton archers on the walls, things like that. Yeah, Council Guard need to stay back. That's like the one thing. I just don't want to be without them for like a million turns that they take to come back. It would pretty much be the duration of this episode. All right, so here we go. We're moving forward. Come, rat things, yes. Let's actually climb the wall with our Deathmaster. And we can just get you guys at the gatehouse here. And we'll get you guys climbing as well, and you guys climbing as well. You guys can go at the gate. You guys can pop here. We have some rat summons, nothing back there to really waste our time on. But Deathmaster's coming for that Tomb Prince. We'll give him some armor too with our different debuffs. Alright, let's get you guys climbing here, you guys climbing here. You can climb up there, screw it, let's have some fun. We're throwing some ninja stars, life is good. And now we will cast the armor on Deathmaster to make sure he's tanky and doesn't get just karate chopped by that Tomb King. Alright, so he's up on the walls. Pop the Verminous Valor. Unfortunately, he can't even use his activated ability on the walls. That's kind of silly. Alright, and we'll get the Warp Grinders like underneath, and they can just use their Vortex here. So Deathmaster's in his anime showdown here with the... we'll give the Tomb King brittle bones as if he doesn't already have them, right? Oh man, he's getting the business end of things, that's for sure. These rats will climb and should be able to deal with them. That was the radius of effect here. The Tomb King's quite slippery. Look at him running away. Oh, yeah, clever girl. Let's go ahead and do the Warp Quake. Get all those guys up in the walls. What is this, like, just pit of filthy rats here? Go attack the gates, guys. What are you doing? Jesus. Alright, so we're going to go after the Tomb King with our Lord. Just fast forward at this point. I guess we pull you back and get you guys climbing the walls there as well. We should just get everyone up on the walls. Alright, so we need to get our characters and make sure to goon out this Tomb King. Come on, get him. Deathmaster, come on. You're the premier assassin of the old world. Yes, shank him down. Tomb Kings are pretty tanky, though. They're not slouches. Oh, that was the Tomb Prince. Okay, that explains it. He should be crumpling here in a second. Yeah, 13. What are those, Nahakar warriors up in the walls, it looks like? Yeah. So we're going to get the Gutter Runners to climb as well. Let's just throw a horde of rats at them. Very Skaven, you know, just seeing like a million of them rush through the gates. Alright, so let's get the Deathmaster down here. We'll leave the Eshin Sorcerer. What other spells can I, like, cast on walls? Yeah, we can't do that, unfortunately. That's too bad. Alright, so we'll fast forward the rest of this. The Tomb King tries to run away from the Deathmaster, but there's no escape. Actually, let's try out his ability against these Cav here. Okay, so he's going to get punted, which is typical, classic stuff. So we'll cast the Black Whirlwind here, and then we'll experiment. Let's do a little bit. Weeping Blades, Black Whirlwind, see what we can do to these guys. Maybe melt them down a little bit. Make a nice souffle. Alright, so we'll bring in the Rattling Gunners now to help deal with the Ushabti. We got some rat summons to help pin them down. And Deathmaster can now go after the appropriate target as I think there's just a couple archers left on the walls. Yeah. Gotcha, runners. And Nahakar warriors up on the walls. Alright, so Deathmaster, he's certainly taken some pelts, you know, he's putting in some work. Should be army losses, right? Yeah, come on, give me those army losses. Come on. There you go. I like how the Ushabti in the back just watch. Let the boy watch. So, yeah, Council Guard are alive. We have secured our provinces, the glorious battles against the Tomb Kings here. Our schemes are unfolding. So at least, at the very least, we secured another province, and we have another competent army who will deal with Rapance in due time. So, King Jehudi. And do we have enough food? No, we don't. Let's do the getaway. We can just upgrade, I guess. Yeah, right. Is there any unique buildings here? Not really. Nothing cool for us. We'll take the growth. And as far as this goes, public order is not great. We'll take the exploitive planning to get the food. And yeah, faction destroyed. Cool. So we've taken them out. Let's go ahead and get our assassin here, who's been a valiant lad this whole campaign. The weapon strength's a really nice multiplier. And let's get our sorcerer. Concealment bombs is kind of a fun thing for him, isn't it? Trying to think if there's... Oh, that accidentally scrolled us down to Deathmaster there, so let's go ahead and go back. No trust. None. Is there anything we want to get? I mean, scouting's okay. Trying to think. Skitter Leap's kind of useless, to be honest. I mean, we could make him a little bit more combat efficient, but let's just upgrade our good spells first, like the ones that actually make a difference here. So, that region's secured. We have the planning underway here. Down here we have the growth, which is fine. Growing that province is good. We have our boy Zapspark here, doing his thing, zapping and sparking and being a rat. And then our rebellion here is also going quite well. So, as far as schemes go, we do have the 13th scheme. We could try some diplomacy with Skaven, but let's go ahead and just pass turn, and then we can decide what we want to do. So yeah, it grows. I think Deathmaster is actually high enough level now to do his second expedition quest, but that is going to spawn a pretty decent army against us, so I want to make sure we're ready. So yeah, we'll play that by ear, I guess. All right, there we go. So look at this, guys. Oh my god, that's so awesome. So basically, this like rebellion here is just going to like deal with the north. I was hoping that it would like force Rapance to like go north, but she's just so resolute here. She's just like hanging out. I'm pretty sure my army could take that, although not with the garrison. Yeah, probably not. Public order's fine here. How's it doing at the Black Tower of Arcan? Are you Arcan or Arcant? And it looks like Deathmaster is quite happy. Now, as far as contracts, let's go ahead and look at the clan contracts, see what we have. Spy on Scryer, yeah, screw that. I mean, you can do that to like counterbalance, but you want to work one up at least, right? What can we get here now, too? We have this, so we can get more Warp Grinder teams, which actually wouldn't be a bad idea for our friend here, for Zapspark. So Zapspark's going to make a little bit of a quest over here to get the Warp Grinder teams, and then they'll be really good against Bretonnian Cav and things like that. Because you can Warp Grind them and then follow up with the Guando Rats to bring them down, the Eshin Triads. All right. Deathmaster's done his part. He could go north. We probably want to make some sort of an agreement with these guys. Trade agreement or something? You're chittering bones. Okay, well. I'm sorry you feel that way. Well, the Dune Kingdoms don't hate us, really, which is good. Over here, we have some Haggard Vampire counts. He's missing a nose, poor guy. We could go non-aggression with him, but why? I mean, I guess he could send an army. The biggest threat, really, is the Bretonnian Crusaders up in the north here. We don't have any kind of dealings with Khemri yet. I guess going up north and taking that out is probably the best bet. Yeah. So we take this out, and then from here we can sail or work our way over there and deal with Rapance's people and stuff like that. All right, guys, so that's going to conclude this episode, I think. It was a pretty fun episode. A fair amount of siege battles, but you guys got to see me incite a rebellion. You got to see the development of our boy Zapspark here. I'll have a good name for him next episode. I'll come up with something in the night, and we'll work it out. But yeah, we're going to go get some Warp Grinders for him and, you know, some other weapons action, and then we'll come down here, and basically we're going to sweep through Rapance's lands. We're just going to, like, come through like a wrecking ball, and we're going to take this pretty quick, probably within 2 turns of the next episode due to our March Dance. And from there, we'll move our way down here. The rebellion will have softened up Rapance's bastion in the north, and we're just going to take all these territories. And we'll probably end up actually betraying Arkan, just because he's kind of useless to us at this point. As far as our big missions go, we can do it now. So we can send the Deathmaster to do that. So probably once we're a little bit more stable in the next episode, and things are, you know, cozy, feeling nice, we might end up doing that. Now, is there any RORs that I can recruit here? Avalanche Mortars are at level 20. That's going to be pretty sweet. Yeah, we have a couple like low tier units we can replace, but for the most part, our army packs some punch. We have some good shooting. We have some good kiting. We have good Lord Assassinating with Deathmaster. He's certainly no joke. But it's almost time once we get the Sigil. We're going to go down Red Tree. So basically, we'll get him Sigil, and then we're going to go down Red Tree. We'll get, you know, Infiltrator to buff up our Gutter Runners and, you know, all that kind of good stuff. Maybe Blastmaster That does affect Skaven weapon team, so that probably will help my mortars as well. So that is the late game combo I want. I'll basically keep something like, you know, this front line here and probably replace like and get like 3 or 4 mortars, including the avalanche mortars, which will be fun. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. The next episode is going to be coming out very quickly. I'm probably going to do videos or VODs, as the cool kids say, of 3 or 4 of these episodes. And then from there, I might actually finish it as a stream. I'm not sure. But again, I'd love feedback on that as well. So let me know, guys. And we will see you all in the next episode. Cheers.